Okay, let's go see what... Oh, where is he? Oh, yeah. Master Out of Dates has... I'd like to know what his master plan is. Taking down 3 World Eaters now, so... That's something. If I take down the last one... Like, do we win?
Make sure you know how to get back. Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand. The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war. He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities and faced the World Eaters before resolving the tribe war. Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough. You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater. The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes haven't lost hope yet. He appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's had urgent news from his friend Wiz in the northwest. He's unsure about your intentions, but hopes you'll support Wiz. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Wiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real. The Merc Puff is up next. Out of Date says that Wiz is worried now that the Northwest World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Wiz is working on an undersurf vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Wiz Tinker Tinker.
Out of Date suggests that you should head northwest as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help.
See, I don't know why he's yelling at me to not do... Like, why did I end the tribe war first? He was the one that told me that the tribe war was needed to be finished so that you could focus on the World Eaters.
Says you're welcome back. Down here, you can feel protected and trapped at the same time.
Oh man, that one's a turtle. The undersurf vessel. I wonder if that's what I need to, like, because, like, some of the side quests have made it so that, like, I gotta cross this big oil river, and I can't do that because it's annoying. I'll at least go talk to Wiz. Oh god, these weird little...
Itchy trigger finger.
I only did that because it gets me a psionic point. Just putting that out there.
Wow, wow, wow. Hard to spot enemies here.
I don't see the big boy.
The Surge Surf Factory. Keep your eye out for Wiz while you're here. Let's see.
I'm assuming that's Wiz.
Look at the notices on that board. No one paid much attention to them, it looks like. Wiz should be around here somewhere, probably taking care of his guppos.
Guppos?
A Surge Surf Factory was one of the cleaner ways to make power, until the surf turned into goo and clogged it all up, that is. The thicker the surf became with goo, the more the machinery clogged up and stopped working. Like most things from the bygone. There are sure to be more tracks around here, maybe by the shore. Wuz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod? Wiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Wiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go, but says it helps to have friends with you to plumb those depths. It was a tragedy, but also sad that you chose to leave. It's a miracle you made it on the outside on your own. That land is harsh, they say. Wiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Lupa Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter what. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, you can always lay your own course. Ultimately, it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have lived with the consequences. He believes in consequence as it's a direct result of action. Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate? Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Amazed the world is going to continue on, but happy to hear it. Still so many things to invent. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world spinning. Thinks you were smart to join with the Myriad. They have a rainbow of ways to approach any problem. Says they're unified in the ways that matter. But that's not nearly as important as this. Whis says that you should let the past dwell in the depths. But there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Merc Puff. This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-go-in. He can't leave the Surge Station, so you must help him find a tug twister. There's a wound-up Mecha Fingro in the Mecha Stadium that still has one stuck on its back. Find it, and you'll find the tug twister. It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lifting. Toxanol records mention it as an automaton made for moving bionucleus matter into storage areas.
Right. Well, I'm assuming the thing is out there. I mean, where else would it be?
If a story is about you, care for it.
Well, I'm making myself dizzy.
Toxanol's mining led to mass deforestation and increased global warming, as nature couldn't absorb the carbon dioxide and greenhouse gas emissions without the trees. These irreversible changes to the climate also contributed to the evolution and modified our genetic code.
Ooh. I want to play chess. Why am I going back down there?
You have hours stretching before you. What a blow!
So many bullets.
Bang Shelter 11E. Just
45.
to ride out a storm. Impressed you found that, despite all the goo. This place has held power for a long time. In many ways it still does. That would require cleaning up all the goo. Glad you found that track. There's a lot to learn about this world, both here and beyond.
I mean, you say that, but... Yeah, see, I didn't unlock a new automaton. God, that thing's weird looking. I'm assuming it's the end of this. God, this is a creepy mask. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Smirked. Bang, bang.
Well, I know that's the right way.
There's a lot more space down here than you would think.
Well, this is clearly the way out. The hell's that? Damn. Oh man, I'm missing one? Oh, okay. Whew. I mean, still no automaton, so a little disappointed by that.